Okay, good morning, Dr. HASLYNDA.
Good morning.
Thank you for accepting our invitation for the interview.
Alhamdulillah, okay.
For this program for BENGKEL Penulisan RPH, we found that Dr. HASLYNDA has a master trainer play a very important role in education.
All right.
So we have a few questions to ask about in your path as a master trainer.
Okay, sure.
So the first question we want to ask is, what inspired you to become a master trainer from a teacher?
Okay. Personally, when the government come out with, because of the roadmap, so they come out with the CEFR aligned curriculum. And as a lecturer, because I'm going to train my trainees about what is happening in the education system. So that is the reason why that is one of the, I think, the main factor that inspire me to be involved, to involve myself as a master trainer, because I feel that as a master trainer, I will gain first-hand knowledge, from the training itself. And with that knowledge, I know that I can impart those and pass the knowledge to not only my trainees, as well as to share with the teachers in schools.
Thank you.
Okay.
And what's the biggest challenge for you as a master trainer and also as a teacher?
Okay. Personally, I think when it comes to, as a master trainer for the curriculum, when it comes to changing the mindset of the teachers, because especially when you are a master trainer of a new curriculum, and to change the mindset of teachers who have been in the teaching profession for so long, and to change what they believe about the curriculum and what they believe about the teaching of English, especially to children. So that will be, and to make them accept the whatever that is the transformation, the reformation in the curriculum, for them to accept and be able to apply it in their own teaching.
Okay, how about when you are a teacher, then the biggest challenge as a teacher?
You mean as a lecturer now?
Yeah.
Okay. When it comes to as a lecturer, I think the biggest challenge will be like for my trainees, recently they are doing their practicum, teaching practice, and to apply is actually, I can see that how do I make them the ability for them to apply the knowledge in a real classroom context. That is the biggest challenge, because some of them, because most of the students, what they learn is they learn in classrooms, but then when it comes to application, they are not able to adapt. I don't expect them to be able to whatever that you learn, you just apply it in the classrooms, but then because you have to be able to adapt it into the context that you are in.
Yeah, you're right. For the future, what do you expect from education, our country's education in English teaching this aspect?
Okay, wow, that's a big question. All right, I think when it comes to English, because all this while, I think it has been like centuries when it comes to English, the performance of our students are not to the standard that we expect them to be. And it has been said that all this while, despite being in schools, 6 years in primary schools and then 5 years in secondary schools, yet the proficiency of our students are still very low. So I really hope with the reformation in the curriculum, the English language curriculum, things might change. At least I know it's not going to happen in the blink of an eye. It's not going to be easy, especially for the teachers, for example. But I think it can be done, and maybe in years to come that we can see a big change in the proficiency of the students in terms of English language.
Okay, thank you. And also what you can see in teachers, what they need to face to become a better teacher.
Okay, I think we have to keep up, in the sense that, for example, let's say, as a teacher, in fact, myself as a lecturer, we need to we need to keep improve ourselves. Okay, you can't be comfortable with what you have. Okay, for example, let's say that is the reason why I like to attend seminars, conferences, and then courses. And recently, I was involved in the Open, which is under the US Embassy. It's an online course, okay? And because I know that by joining courses, by listening, attending seminars and conferences, there are certain things, there will be new knowledge that you are going to gain. So, and this knowledge could be very useful to you as a teacher in the classrooms, in teaching in your teaching practice itself. I guess so. As a teacher, I think we have to keep improving improving ourselves in terms of the knowledge that we have, maybe in terms of the techniques of teaching, in terms of tips and strategies on how can we actually help our students to improve in their English language, for example.
Okay, thank you. And lastly, what is the most important key element for us as a teacher and also as a master trainer?
Oh, okay. I think the most important thing is, I think a change of mindset. Okay, and as I said just now, when it comes to being a master trainer or even as a teacher, you have to make sure that you really understand what is it that you are going to deliver, for example, and in order to do that, you have to find the information. You have to find for example, maybe if you feel that no, I'm lacking in certain things, so you got to find ways, how do I improve myself in that particular area, for example. So it's actually keep improving yourself and be positive, because sometimes we never know that whatever that is being shared and whatever that you gain from other people might benefit other people's that you never know in the future, no? Okay.
Okay, thank you.
Okay.
Maybe as a conclusion about this program, any opinion that you can give for this program to be better in future, or what we can do to improve our teachers' qualities?
Okay. Now, one thing about this is a very good workshop, yeah. But I realize that as a teacher, because you're so quiet, and I suppose that because our curriculum is actually communicative curriculum, we are emphasizing on making it communicative, interactive. Okay. So as a teacher, if you yourself are not communicative and interactive, how can you expect your students to be interactive and communicative? Because I believe that when it comes to language, to improve your students' language proficiency, practice makes perfect. As the saying goes, practice makes perfect. So you got to be able to create opportunities for the students to actually use the language, for example. And as a teacher, so you have to practice doing that first. Okay. So you got to be able to be vocal about it, express your opinions. And how can you teach your students to express their opinions if you yourself are so quiet and you yourself are not able to do so? Okay.
Okay. Thank you, Dr. HASLYNDA, for your interview.
Welcome.
Okay,
Welcome.
thank you. Good afternoon, Dr. Farah.
Hi, good afternoon.
Thank you for accepting our interview. After today's BENGKEL about RPH, we have some questions to ask about based on your experience. So, firstly, what is the inspiration that make you determined to become a coach?
Okay, what inspires me is that I would like to share the knowledge that I have with the others, so that the teachers can imply the knowledge and also can use the knowledge in order to improve their teaching skills, in order to improve their lesson plan, and also so that the students can benefit from the lesson.
Okay. What do you expect in English area in our education ministry? What do you expect they have the progress? Maybe like programs, or what is the progress for English in terms of education in the department? I mean, for English subjects.
Okay. As for the English, I really hope that we should do more this kind of programs, especially regarding whatever the KPM, the ministries what you call that, objectives that they want to achieve, to share with the teachers, so that the teachers have better understanding. Okay, they go to the school level and then make the teachers understand, okay, what they want to achieve, what is their goals, and then how to achieve it. By doing this, so that once the teacher have better understandings of this, they could do more and help more in order to achieve this goals or objective of the English, especially for the English department.
What is your biggest challenge as a coach?
Okay, the biggest challenge as a coach is that it is very difficult to change the mindset. Okay, because once a teacher or someone has this stand or mindset, they don't want to change, to accept changes, because it is very difficult to ask someone to change. Okay, but at least by sharing the knowledge that we have especially as a coach, and make them understand better, and then give them justification why they have to do this and that. Hopefully, at least if they are not change 100%, at least they change 1% also. For me, is better. It's better than nothing.
Okay, lastly, what is the key professional element that a teacher need to have in your opinion?
Okay, for me, the teacher, the most important part is that you must have, as a teacher, you must have your goals. Okay, your goals as a teacher, that you need to have this goal, especially for the students. Okay, you have this goal in order to make your students become a better person, not to have all A students, but at least you have these goals to make your students as a person. At least they come out as a person, so that they can value life. Okay, because we cannot measure the students from straight A's, but sometimes students who do not score A's also, they have these values for lives, which is very important. Yeah.
Thank you, Dr. Farah, for your time.